Hello, and welcome to an all-new edition of Goddammit Hasbro. First, today we're going to talk about the Incredible Hulk. I just like this figure a lot. I'm not much of a Hulk fan, to be honest. It really wasn't until, well, I haven't really read any Hulk either, so if I'm being completely honest. But I don't think he can carry a movie. But I did really enjoy Mark Ruffalo in the role in the Avengers. Not so much the other Hulks. Eric Bana and I should know this one. Edward Furlong. Furlong? No. He was in the Terminator. Um, it'll occur to me. Anyway, the Hulk. He is just a great figure. He's fully articulated. He's got, uh, he pivots twice at the neck. I'm not sure why, but you can get a lot of motion, or a huge range of motion, even, out of this figure. He's got the standard shoulder and elbow and wrist articulation. He's got the ball-jointed torso. Um, he does not have the standard, well, I don't want to say standard. He does not have that Marvel hip that other Marvel figures have. The one that's like a ball with with the Spider-Man I showed you. His is instead a simple ball joint that you can barely see there. Which unfortunately does not make for much range of articulation. But on the other hand, it's enough for the Hulk. He can do what he needs to, and he can. He's got the double jointed knees as well, and the fully articulated ankles as well. I keep saying as well. So yeah, this is a good figure, and it took me a while to find one. I was actually first introduced to it by my friend David Frost. Not that David Frost. And he had one, and he brought it over and let me play with it a little bit, and I really liked it, and so I decided that when I get a Hulk, because I did not like the Avengers version of the Hulk, by the way, the figure, I mean, it bothered me. This is a much better Hulk. So I figured, if I can find one, I'll pick it up to complete my set of Avengers, and which I still haven't done. But he was my most recent one, I believe. And yeah, I really like this figure. And you should too, so pick it up. Good job, Kenner. Hasbro. Good job, Hasbro. Next, I would like to show you the Red Ninja from the G.I. Joe Resolute Reticulation Renegades line. I don't remember which. He came with two of these swords. The other one is downstairs somewhere. Unfortunately, he does not hold it very well. This is always on the verge of falling out if you look at it wrong. And I'm kind of surprised it's staying in as well as it is right now because, it's all for the camera. He's putting on a special show, I guess. He's got plenty of... he's got the standard G.I. Joe articulation, plus he's got the additional pivot in the wrists that is often seen on ninja figures. And he has a removable sash, but yeah, all in all, what you see is what you get. It's not a bad figure by any means, except in its general inability to hold his own swords. He's got, well, his fingers are individually sculpted, which doesn't help. But what I want to talk, I mean, aside from the figure itself, which it's a ninja. I mean, it's not terribly remarkable. It's just kind of, it's a troop builder. Well, and if you like ninjas, and I like ninjas, and I never had a red ninja, so I figured I'd get one. I need somebody for Snake Eyes to fight, and for the rest of my ninja dojo. I have a lot of ninjas, apparently. But Red Ninja comes with this ridiculous contraption here. It includes 7 feet of string, which is already tangled. It is ostensibly a rocket launcher slash grapple hook. And supposedly, you're supposed to anchor it to... Alright, so you've got these two anchors here. Come on. These two anchors here. And you're supposed to anchor one to a place and then pull the other one loose. And then you're supposed to anchor this to another place. And this is supposed to shoot from here. And let me try to get it in frame. It doesn't work very well. You can't really tell from here because it's too close. But, so yeah, what we've got here then is... Let me show you. Come on. We've got your projectile here, and then it's got two string through each tube here, essentially giving you a pulley, and not a very good pulley. And this is supposed to fire somewhere. I'm clipping it across something off camera. And then this one connects to something else off camera on the other end. And then he's got it hooked onto his arm so that you can make him slide across. It is entirely too much work for way too little payoff. So, yeah, this is going away. And what has happened to his sword? Oh well. Finally, from my vault of awesome figures that I absolutely love, actually terrible figures that I absolutely love, is Ace from Doctor Who. She's my all-time favorite companion. She was the first companion, actually, I ever watched, and she sort of became my model, and she still holds up after all these years. And so, yeah, she's my all-time favorite, and so I picked her up after I got a big raise at work, and found her online on eBay, and there was a bit of a mix-up with that whole ordeal, but eventually I got my Ace figure, and I absolutely love it. It is made of really brittle plastic. It does not have any foot peg holes. The thumbs look like they were designed to break off, so I have been avoiding putting anything in her hands. She does come with a baseball bat, which I have left downstairs, and of course she comes with a removable backpack here, via the old G.I. Joe trick. There you see the Ace applique on the back of her jacket, which I absolutely love. She's got all the patches and pins and everything. If you notice, or if you actually pay attention, you'll notice that they do pay attention to detail. If you can look closely, she does have her two Blue Peter badges right there on the jacket as well. Now, I bought Ace because she was one of my two favoriteest companions, the other one being Rory Williams. You know, I have one for the old series and one for the new. And they didn't... there wasn't a character option version of her, much to my chagrin, so I decided that if I ever had the chance, I was going to either make or buy an Ace action figure. And like I said, I got a raise and I found it online, so I ended up buying it. I try not to play with it because I'm afraid of breaking it. It's held together with two screws and is made, like I said, of brittle plastic. If you notice here, let me put that up against the... there's a gap between the leg and the skirt thing here, see? And I'm afraid of that snapping off as well. So she mostly just stands around, or she sometimes comes up in the party wagon with some other figures, but she usually just stays in her slot. Now, I read that there's going to be a 3 3 3/4 inch scale TARDIS coming out in September, and I might have to pick that up because I don't have one for her, and all I need for her is just a TARDIS and a Doctor. Oh wait, haha. Anyway, this has been another edition of God damn it, Hasbro.